Back in the 70s, board games and improv theater had a baby, and it was called the role-playing game. These games allowed a generation of kids to live out their dreams of slaying dragons and saving kingdoms, all while sitting in their bedrooms and basements. Today, gaming has moved into the cultural mainstream, and role-playing games are back with a vengeance. Join us now as 5 of these former kids come out of the basement and onto the internet to experience adventure, mystery, and obscure pop culture references. It's time for Roll for Combat!
Hey everyone, welcome to Roll for Combat. I'm your GM and host Stephen Glicker, and in this week's show, we're all back from our long vacation, and we welcome you to 2019, where we pick up right where we last left off, with lots of antics and really, really bad rolls. I'm going to tell you right now, because people have asked me, I have nothing to do with the rolls on this show. It's all done by the computer. It's all done by D20 Pro. And in fact, I don't even roll the dice. These guys are doing their own rolls. So when you hear the crazy rolls going on this week, just remember that it's all luck. And that's just the way things played out. So as for this week's episode, I wanted to make it up for you guys for being off for 2 weeks, so we made it a nice long one. And this is actually one of my favorite episodes. There's a lot going on in this episode. It's hard to explain, but you'll hear it, you'll know what I'm talking about. And one thing I'm keeping in a little bit more often, and let me know what you think about it, is that we often have a lot of banter, like all tables do, between like fights and just talking. And I try to keep that stuff in a little, but people seem to like it, so I'm going to keep in a little bit more. Not so much that it distracts from the actual gaming, but we do talk about movies and geek culture and everything else everyone talks about at the gaming table. So we're going to keep a little bit of that stuff in just because people seem to find it funny. And also, since we're a little bit older, we talk about older geek culture, the 80s, the thing that everyone talks about how amazing it was, and yet that's something we grew up with. We actually were there when Karate Kid and the Goonies and all these other crazy movies were actually in the theaters. It was a great time to be alive, I tell you. And then also for this week's GM PC tip, I'm going to talk about the rule of cool, because I actually do it a few times in this episode. It's basically when you let people just do cool things and you kind of ignore the rules. You don't do it a lot. I'll talk about that a lot more later, but do keep out an eye for it where you hear them doing cool things, and I just sort of say, yeah, sure, you guys can do that. Anyhow, with that, let's get into the show. Last we left off, you guys were approaching the Morrow Blight's cabin, or hut, if you will, made out of stretched and cured skin around a frame of massive bones, and it was guarded by a pet Iliakoth, which are, 50 feet tall elephants that radiate radiation, that are CR9, and you guys are only level 6, and then I don't even know how you guys did it, but somehow through sheer luck, and I'll just guess and call it tactics, you managed to bring it down without much damage. Cheddar almost died, but the rest of you really didn't do too poorly because you kept ping-ponging it back and forth, and it had no range attacks. So though it hit like a truck, and Mo has some serious radiation sickness.
He's got some lay down time. He's actually looking forward to that, so that's okay.
Mo is starting to turn. Some of his skin's falling off. You're like one of those lizards, like your tail. It's a detachable tail that falls off.
Work like that. He's just he's sweating a little bit. He's not feeling good. He's not.
John Statz is playing the Vesk soldier Mo Dupinski.
Maybe bleeding internally a little.
Like wiping his brow. He's like taking off his hat. It's like those old cop movies where it's like really hot in the city. He's like dabbing his forehead. He's like, oh man, it's really hot out here. Yeah. Dry here.
2 days to retirement.
Bob Marquis is playing the human envoy Rusty Carter.
Yeah.
That's it. It's like 2 days. Just a few more days, and I could.
Dupinski, you're riding with the new guy.
Jason McDonald is playing the Soki mechanic Tuttle Blacktail, and his drone, cheddar.
Yeah, you killed it. The good news is you killed it. The bad news is a 30-ton creature landed right in front of the front door of the hut and is radiating radiation 30 feet out in all directions. So you have two choices. You can either run past the creature, try to break open the door and go into the hut, or you could try to saw your way in from the side, which is where we last left off. You guys.
Well, I think we decided to saw our way in, but I want to just ask. I don't want to give up on the idea of maybe if we all just stand behind Mo and push him in front of us as we go through the front door, will all the radiation hit him? And we can use him like a lead shield.
Nah, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. In fact, you might
sure?
be getting a little toasty from me. Just stand a little bit closer there, Rusty.
You can give him a hug. Give him a hug.
Yeah.
I stand 15 feet away from Mo at all times.
Chris Beamer is playing the Lashunta operative, Hiroji.
Yeah.
Yes, he's also radioactive.
Can we have a radius for that damage, or is that something that our Geiger counters? Like, we're going to use our Geiger counters, obviously. But I don't know if it's... Well, the size of the monster is a 10-foot radius. So, I don't know. Is it 30 feet from the edge of the monster, or is it a 20 feet away from the center?
I'm showing you something cool. There's actually
a circle. Wow,
what's this
that's
new technology you have?
It's actually used for the lighting system. The lighting system is in D20 Pro. I didn't use the light, but I am using that to determine the radiation radius to see how far. That's how I knew whether or not, because it's incredibly hard to do this. Otherwise, I'd always be counting. So if one of you were inside that circle, then you were getting hit by radiation. And as you can see, it's quite large.
There's an inner and outer fall off. Is that what I see?
Yes, the inner circle was the medium radiation, and the outer circle was the low radiation.
All
right.
right.
The higher the radiation, doesn't do more damage. The DCs are just much higher. That's all.
Well, we dropped it in precisely the right spot.
The good thing is, if you notice, some of the radiation is going to be inside the hut, so that could be fun.
Yeah. Well, we got a 10-foot pole. Yeah,
Can we irradiate the bad guy? Shove him into the corner with the radiation.
Yeah.
Hell, here's the fun part. Most undead are completely immune to radiation.
Great.
Oh, well then, we're out of
Most
luck.
undead.
Well,
Most undead.
Yeah.
Not all undead, Rusty. Just most.
I don't. You mean? Well, that's interesting, I suppose. What I'm really concerned about Mo right now is he dying or is he having an origin story?
if I do, I won't tell you, and I'll just develop my personalities and mutations on the side.
In a freak radioactive accident,
Yeah.
Mo Dupinski,
You should
comes.
solicit Paizo and tell
the
them
Mominator.
to write something up. Although they probably have some table.
Are you actually weakened? Like less strength and stuff? No.
He's actually past that. He's past
No.
weakened. He's
Constitution.
impaired. It's Constitution track.
Can you fight?
Yeah. He's.
I can fight.
He can
I just
fight.
feel a little weak.
Yeah, he's just kind of weak.
So choppy on side of hut.
Yes, I'll help you with my little knife and flame.
Yeah, we've got
Alright.
a pike, so this should make actually short order of this. And I also
Pike doesn't have slicing damage. That's piercing.
well, I'm piercing, and then I'm piercing
I believe
again.
I believe I have a couple of knives.
Mo actually has the machete from way back when. From the
No, I
adventure.
don't. I don't carry that thing around.
Oh, you don't carry that? Okay, you do not have.
No,
the machete.
no, that weighs way too much. My 23 strength could never carry that machete around. I mean, just too much weight.
Well, it's on your character sheet, so you
Okay,
I think I can
whatever.
carry a ridiculous amount, but
You
just for
can.
flavor and stuff. I don't have my blades with me. I don't even have my sword. I have a steel sword. I don't have.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. You cut through. As I said before, it's not too hard to cut through, especially with a slicing weapon. You can just sort of saw through it. So you saw through it. How tall? Now remember, the hut's 20 feet tall. So where do you do this incision?
Waist level to shoulder level.
yeah, like right where we're standing over here.
Okay. You do. How many incisions are you trying to do?
Well, one slice. We'll start at the waist and then do
for
it at the
Mo.
shoulder, and
You do one in
Chop
front
down.
of Mo. You cut into the skin, and like blood doesn't come out, but there are obviously some weird preservatives of some sort are oozing out of the skin. So you're not exactly sure what that is, but I'm sure it's totally fine. I wouldn't worry about that acid at all. And you get through, except there is a lattice work of bone work inside the skin holding this together. In fact, you can see parts of it sticking through. Like it's if you look at the picture, you can see it's
yeah.
there's a fairly amount. There's actually two lattices. There's the white ones, which are actually the support bones. I swear to God, they're called support bones. And then there's sort of the darker ones, which is sort of like the inside membrane holding like the walls together and everything.
Yeah.
So this might take you a while to chop through. It's not impossible, but this is not going to be, oh, you just walk in. But you can probably take some time, but hells, they're going to know that you're coming from a mile away.
Oh yeah, sure. I expected this to be like a half-hour job. That's my guess.
Oh, I wasn't really necessarily thinking that anyone was inside here, to be honest, because I would think they would maybe have come out to hear all the ruckus. But you never know.
Yeah.
I looked in already and didn't see anything. So, but maybe
That is true.
Maybe I didn't see far enough though.
You did not see anything. So give me an idea. Again, you can try to cut through, and it takes a while.
Well, I mean, Cheddar has like a club. You can bash and break bones with that, right? You got your pike.
Yeah, I could use the tactical razor bat. I don't have a good melee option. I have like a tactical knife, and that's about it.
Yeah, I have a tactical knife also. So
Do we have like a laser sword or something? I mean, this is actually,
No.
bone is not that. I mean,
Well, this is construction bone.
didn't somebody have a saw? That was a chainsaw in our other adventure.
Yeah. I mean, I have a
This would be-
frag grenade. We could maybe blow it up
No, we don't want.
like a big whale.
No, I don't think we want to do that. No, I think like just puncturing it at shoulder length and then just chopping down.
I'm
Just
going to
so we
tell
can-
you something. Who wants to do an engineering check?
Oh,
Not
I will
Mo.
assist.
It seems like a Tuttle sort of thing to do.
And I succeed.
Tuttle rolls 24 with assistance.
Rolling a
Tuttle-
5.
Tuttle knows that putting a frag grenade 3 in, right in there, and probably with a little bit of engineering, he can probably have it blow a nice hole right in the bone. And you have 3 frag 3 grenades.
do we?
Yeah,
Yes.
but no.
Yeah, but those
no.
are expensive. I
No,
don't
we're
wanna
not
waste
using
those.
that. No.
I'd rather let Mo spend a half an hour chopping at it.
Yeah. This I mean, this can't be that hard. I mean, it's got to take time.
But there is
I mean,
the shock and awe factor. It's like getting in quickly. Like these guys are going to be shooting. I don't know. We'll have to see.
Well,
No,
I mean, okay, it's up to you, Joe.
Yeah. If it's up to me, I want to enter the place like the aliens in Close Encounters of the Third Kind, where they're slowly unscrewing the grate in the floor. And they're scaring the hell out of whoever's inside. So that's the way I want to go.
Okay. So you're going to start like sawing away at the bones?
Yeah. He's also Mo
I'm
is
going to
also
go far enough around the corner that I can see the door to see if anyone comes out. I'll stand watch.
And I'm going to stand here and cut a hole in the spot right over here so I can look in while he's doing this breaking. And
Yeah. Don't we
So-
have any laser weapons?
we do.
Or like a flame sword or a laser sword or
We
laser
have,
knife?
I have a flame knife. I have
A flame knife.
I have a laser
There you go.
sword.
That
laser.
that should be
gun.
faster than the pike. Actually,
I don't know if that's
that
true.
should be. I mean,
Because it's going to be damage, and I don't do any damage with it because I'm not strong. Right?
well, hell, give Mo the knife and chop. That'll be faster than the
Okay.
pike. Yeah,
Go for
it. All right, so we're going to use now. That probably uses some batteries, but nobody cares about batteries, so we're gonna just use up all. I mean,
All
I
right.
can't imagine it's gonna take that long.
All right, you start chopping away. It's going to take a while. You start chopping away. You're cutting out some pieces. You cut out like the main support bones, and actually some of the hut will sort of shift a little. It may not have been the smartest move. but you need to cut those out if you want to actually fit.
That's load-bearing bone.
That's pretty much right. It's like it starts to like tilt a little, and you're like, "Ew, that may not have been such a good idea." And now there's like the lattice work, and that's going to take a while. That's like it's a lot of bone. So you're cutting through it, and then suddenly you hear a shot ring out. And let's see where it hits. No, it doesn't. You hear a shot that misses Mo, and obviously you're going to be shot at this whole time if you keep doing it. So what are you going to do? Do you keep going, or
So now
what?
I've been looking in here. Do I see what shot him?
Oh, you have to give me a perception check.
All right, let me do that. 31. Hello.
Nice.
31. Let me see. Barely. You can't really tell. There appears to be a bed from this angle, and whatever shot it was from behind this bed. So you can't see directly whatever shot it.
Is there light inside the structure?
No, there's no light.
Okay. I think we need to go to Plan B with the Mark III grenade.
Well,
I mean, you
hold
can
on,
keep
hold
going. I mean, they're just going to keep shooting at you. So it's
I just want to know how much progress, like how long is this going to take to get through? Like
Oh,
how far
probably
have we
like-
gotten through?
Oh, you
already?
to get through this like another 10.
For him to shoot at us, how far have I gotten through?
You've gotten through the main support bone, and then there's the lattice work, and it'll probably take another 5 to 10 minutes if you want to start rolling to see how much you can cut through. But it's going to take a while to make it big enough for you to fit through.
I think we can do this with the pike, with total cover. I mean, frankly, just stand 10
just
10
telling
feet
you,
back.
it's going to take a while
Yeah,
for him to hit you. But
yeah, because we do have a lot of cover. But I mean, why not just take total cover? I mean, like I put the knife
well,
down.
you can't have total cover if you're trying to cut a hole because you have to see the hole. That's sort of
Total
like,
cover is also, I think, a full round action. You need a standard action to.
Yeah,
try and
yeah,
cut
like
the hole.
you can't get total cover. Total cover is that you're not cutting the hole. So you'll have most cover. Put it this way, it's going to need like a 18, 19, 20 to hit you. Something very high. It's going to eventually hit that though.
I mean,
It's going to start
I
hitting.
think that Tuttle and I should sneak around the other side where the shot came out of and blow a hole on that end and get the drop on him while you're
That
messing.
sounds
over here.
good. I'm going to keep cutting. F him. No, forget it. I'm cutting. I'll take it. I'll take my chances. 6 rounds. Let's see.
And the grenade thing might even do damage to them because they're like right there against the wall.
Yeah,
I saw them.
because you know what? 6. Let's see. Let's see. A minute. 6.
10 rounds are in a minute.
Yeah.
So we're talking
shoot
60 to
me.
120 rounds.
60 to 100 times.
It's a lot.
Yeah,
of
okay.
So who has the Mark III grenade?
I think I have
No.
Rusty
no.
has one, Hiroji has one, and Tuttle has one.
Oh, I have one.
On the other side, they might run out of bullets.
Yeah. You know what? I'm still cutting. No, I don't want to use a grenade.
I was kidding.
This is Mo's. Yeah, I can. You know what? We'll take another. Yeah, keep rolling.
All right. Well, I'm gonna make my way to the other side. And I have a detonator and everything.
Oh, he hits for 30. Oh, okay. So I use what was I? Thunderstrike, Street Sweeper critted me on the second shot. Hold on.
Third shot.
Yeah, hold on.
this is the fourth
Stop.
shot.
Stop.
You're
I'm
doing
stop
6?
cutting.
Oh,
Well, it was a sonic blast. You're cutting and cutting, and then boom, hits you full in the face for 30 points of damage.
Does this do no damage to the hole?
What? The sonic?
Yeah.
The sonic doesn't do any damage to the hole. It doesn't do kinetic. You need kinetic to cut out the hole. Energy will not damage it.
Oh.
That's why you need a frag grenade as opposed to.
Yeah. This is
okay. Well, tell me when I
30 points.
Tell
of
me when I
damage.
can start doing.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to. You can't sit there and take 30 points. Of
No,
damage.
I thought he was shooting me with like a little laser blaster or something.
No, you're in the big leagues now.
Okay.
All right, Orochi, you're up. If you want to start cutting.
I don't want to cut. I want to set my charge.
You have to cut into the skin and then place it.
Okay, I will do that. I'll try and be stealthy too if I can. I don't know if that There's a way to do it
All right, so
quietly.
what is Mo doing? Are you stopping your cutting?
Yeah, I'm stopping. I mean, how I can't. I have a pike that has a 10-foot reach.
Yes. And
mean, I
he rolled
can't-
a 20. I didn't
Yeah,
say
I
he's going
know,
to hit you
but-
very often, but he's going to hit you eventually. If you
And
give
it's
a
going to
cut.
crit. It's going to always crit too.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm going to. He's aiming for you, and he hit you. There was
Okay,
a
but I'm
5%
behind a
chance.
wall. I'm behind
Right.
a wall.
That is correct. You're 100% correct.
All
What does
right.
a 20 do?
He needs a 20 to hit you, but
Exactly.
It gives you line of sight, I guess.
Yes, you have line of sight. Yes, I put it this way: I'm not making this up. The hit points
I
on these
understand.
bones is hundreds of hit points, and they have hardness. It will take you a while to cut through them. Now, the thing you remembered is that these grenades were given to you because they were specifically made by the vat guys to take the bone out of the vats. Remember, they blew up bone. So something like that would do amazing damage to bone.
All right. Well, Mo has low light vision. He has enough to see around. Is he? What's in the vicinity of the hole inside? Is there any
it's dark.
delicate apparatus? Yeah, that's fine. I have low light vision.
Low light, well, okay, you need a little bit of light for it.
Actually, I have infravision on my
Oh, okay.
my armor. I think. Oh no, I got new armor. Hold on. Let me check.
infrared, but it doesn't go that far though.
Well, infrared.
That's the problem.
Well, yeah, it goes 30 feet. That's all I need to see. That's the grenade that I'm worried about. I just don't want the grenade to hurt anything.
Oh, wait, so what do you do? Okay, why don't we go one at a time? Hiroji, you're cutting a little hole. You can cut a little hole, and you don't have to cut a full-size hole, and sort of give me an engineering check of where you want to put the grenade.
Okay.
Figure out how much damage it'll do. What are you doing, Mo, and what is anyone else doing? Oh, it's a
pretty
good
good.
check. 27. That's a good check. So, what are you going to do, Mo?
I have to see if my armor has infrared.
Well, you
It's
put in
not
the
on my-
haste circuit, which took up 2 slots. So,
Yeah. I probably don't have it. Okay. Shoot.
hold on, I'll look.
No, it's not. I don't have it.
Well, you
It's-
see that or the jump jets, and you
I have
took off-
I have jump jets and I have jump jets and haste circuit. Hero Lab confirms.
Yep, you do not have infrared.
Okay
No
then.
infrared.
You have
Oh, you're
flashlight.
okay.
You have flashlight on your thing though.
Yeah, you
On
can
your
look in, and all it is that there appears to be, again, the hut's huge, and you just see some, like, as I said before, boxes and other things.
All
sort
right,
of
I'll let him
scattered
take
and
another
furniture.
shot at me if I have to. I want to see what's in the area.
It's only a 5% chance. What's the odds?
A miss. You see pieces of junk go flying as the Sonic hits it, and it goes kapoots. All right, so Hiroji, if you want, you can put the grenade in. And
I'm going to put it
set
in that
off.
square right there that I'm in right there.
All right.
That's where I'm putting it, and I'm attaching
Okay.
the detonator device to it,
Okay.
and I will back away. Because what's the radius of the grenade? It's 30 feet? No, less, 20.
15 or 20, something like that.
However, I think that's 20 right there, right?
Oh, yeah, you're more than far enough away.
And I draw my pistol. I have pistol in one hand, and I have detonator in my left hand, and I say over the comms, fire in the hole, incoming, in 5 seconds. Get ready. Anyone want to come over here?
Well, shoot. Mo's gonna keep. He's. All right. Yeah. All right.
You could distract them for a while.
Nah, it's not gonna do any good. It's gonna be 6 turns for me to even get over there. Hold on. Tuttle, are you doing anything? You just.
I had been watching the door, but I guess I'll join everyone else.
Yeah, like we're gonna have to make a bull rush in here. I think I oughta. God, I'm like 1/4 the way dead.
Oh, you don't see any red. Oh, a little bit of red.
Well, all my stamina. Half my stamina is gone.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Execute. I click the detonator.
Latrine! Roll 4d6.
No, that's it.
Oh, no, it's going to be amplified. That's the base.
Okay, good.
Where are you?
That's
putting
pretty
that?
good.
That was good.
19. That is good. Not bad at all. All right, let me do some math here. All right.
Maybe I caught him in the blast too. Maybe.
Almost. Okay, the grenade goes off, and sure enough, a shower of bone comes flying out of it like pus out of a pinhole.
Yeah.
From the hole in the wall, and you definitely did some damage, and the whole hut shakes, and it looks like this did extra damage to that latticework of bone. It did not seem to like that at all. So yeah, the hole though wasn't very big, so you're gonna have to kind of go up and see what you can do with this.
Okay, so it did blast a hole that we could enter through, right?
Well, keep in mind you blasted sort of like you. I don't think you didn't cut a very large hole in the skin. So the skin has a smaller hole, but the bone came flying out. So you're going to probably have to quickly either rip open the skin or cut it open to see how big the hole is. It also kept it like, if you made the hole too big, the shockwave would have not been as powerful because the skin sort of kept in the shockwave. See what I'm saying? Like imagine it's like a piece of paper, you cut a little hole and you put the grenade in the hole as opposed to cutting like a 10-foot wide slice and then put it in there. So you sort of like cut a little hole. So you can run up and see how big
For one, I'm going to activate my cloaking field right now and make a stealth roll.
Okay.
Not bad. And I'm going to approach the hole.
Okay, 28 for stealth. All right. What do? You run up to the hole. The hole is much larger now. It's about maybe the size of your head.
Oh, so it's... Oh, okay, so I can't get in?
The hole of the skin is the size of your head.
Okay, so yeah, I want I'm gonna get shot in the fucking face. Well, I am stealthing, so hopefully maybe they don't see me, and I do look in.
You look in. It looks like the hole blew a nice, large chunk out of the wall. If you cut open the skin, you should be able to easily enter in. Although you probably will be a little squeezed, as there is sharp cartilage and bones sticking out in all corners. So it will probably take a little bit of work to get through this, but it looks like you can make a quick incision and jump on into the.
I say I'm going in, boys, and that's what I do.
You want? All right.
Well, via con Dios.
I look like the Predator now, so.
You look like the Predator.
Roll for combat!
Nice.
I just want to say, remember what happened to the Predator in the end of that movie?
He won, kind of, in Predator 2?
Sure. There you go.
In Predator 2, they flew off?
Predator 2, yeah. The other Predators flew off.
Right, that's me.
Yeah,
I'm the other
that one
Predators.
Predator died.
Yeah, I'm the other ones that didn't die.
They gave, what's his name, his weapon. So
Yeah, that was awesome.
I just saw that on TV.
I like that movie.
It's underrated.
It is.
Special effects weren't that great. It's early 90s special effects. Bill Paxton. Only one of 2 actors to get killed by a Predator, a Terminator, and a Alien.
That is true. That's true, yeah.
Sorry, who's the other one?
What's his name? The android guy?
Lance
Bishop.
Henriksen.
Lance
Yeah.
Henriksen.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, yeah. He was in the police station, yep.
Yeah, in the first Terminator. Yeah, it's a good one.
Bill Paxton was in, Terminator for 2 seconds. Very beginning of the movie, when he's a punk.
The very beginning of
Yep.
the movie. He's one of the punks.
Laundry
He's the one
day?
to go,
No.
Laundry, must be laundry day. And it's
No,
like,
when did Lance Hendrickson get killed by... Or wait, never mind, an alien.
He was one of the cops
yeah.
in the police station.
Or the
Yeah.
Predators. I meant the
Yeah.
Predator. When did Lance Henriksen get killed by a Predator?
He was in Predator 2, I believe.
That I don't remember, but okay.
yeah, I don't
I'm willing to believe it. I mean, I just
I
don't
know.
remember.
They
it.
travel the same
Somebody
circles.
look it up while
Wait
we're
a minute,
playing.
Michael Bain
I'm on it.
also.
Hold on.
Michael Bain also died from the Alien. He died.
Not a Predator, though.
Yeah, it might be Michael Bain. It might be him. 'cause
Oh, you know what? He
obviously-
did die, and Lance Henderson was in Aliens versus Predator, and he died in that.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Oh,
That's-
AVP.
He was-
Oh, please.
yeah, he was
Nobody
the,
watched that.
He was the
Totally
patron,
counts.
the rich guy who came in into the. Yep, he was.
He plays Charles Whalen. Oh, come on. That nobody
That's right.
watched AVP.
Yeah.
That's
I
terrible.
did.
Yeah, that's right. He did play. He does.
I
play
watched a
Charles
half an
Whalen.
hour of
Is
it
that,
and shut
is
it
that
off.
the one in the pyramid?
Yes.
Oh, I like that
Yeah.
one. That
Oh,
was
for
cool.
God's sake.
Letter of the law, it counts.
That movie sucked, except for the very cool part of where they
I thought it was
defrosted
cool.
the queen, and then they had her lay eggs. That was very cool.
I like all
scene
the
was pretty
traps.
cool.
I like all the traps.
Traps were stupid.
All right. Well. Anyway.
All right, Hiroji, you're up first. Do you want to cut open the hole to make it big enough?
Yeah, I thought we were past that point, but we'll do that. Yes.
Okay, no.
Get
okay,
in there.
we'll say you
Get
cut
your
open the
ass
hole.
in there, for God's
Now,
sake.
do you want to
Roach.
jump in?
Get in
Are
there.
you
Yes, I
jump
do
in?
want to jump in. Yes.
All right, give
what
me
do
a
I see?
reflex save.
Reflex save. Okay, I can do that. That's my best thing.
From the 500 readied actions of the small army that's in that room.
You get a 12.
Typical.
That is that's
He rolls a 3. He rolls a 3, everyone.
Right, for +9, and it's just 12. Terrible.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
All right. It's going to take you the full round to get in, to get past all the gunk.
But it's not difficult terrain, technically, right?
It's past difficult terrain.
Right. Okay.
It's like a level past that. It will take you the whole round.
Okay.
And you also take damage from the bone spurs.
Mm.
You take 6 points of damage.
No.
Ow, it hurts. It hurts the bone spurs. I do not like them. You have climbed onto the bed.
What do I see?
Do you see?
Is that a really giant bed?
It looks like a
Yeah, the scale's a little off on this because the hut's so big and I had to make with what I found. Let's just say that's the bed area, and the
good.
hut's a total.
That's a
mess.
good answer. I'm glad the bed's.
I know. Thank God.
I know. That's right.
I was
Oh,
looking
sorry.
at this
I meant
going,
to
what's
say
wrong with this?
the bed is 20 feet by 50 feet.
We've wandered into Jack and the Beanstalk.
That's the bed, and you're gonna fight the creature that sleeps in that bed. Good luck.
So I don't see anything though. I don't see the creature that was shooting.
No. There's actually a fair amount of smoke in here, and it is pitch black, and it is covered with litter and garbage. So right now you don't see anything yet. So
I do have my infrared, so that's.
I know, but it did take you a full round.
Okay.
and
All right,
you
that's fine.
failed your reflex. So just getting in took you a round. You did not enter. You did not enter in smoothly. Yeah. Oh, this could be the bed for the dog outside. The bed actually would fit the dog.
That's funny.
Rusty, you're up.
All right. Well, that seemed like it went well, so I'm going to follow him in.
There, that's where the hole is, by the way.
Right, I'm headed there. So that is my move action. If not otherwise stated, my usual thing is having, of course, Disintegrator in one hand and Arc Pistol in the other. I didn't think we were going to need a grenade against a single target. So I am going to move in behind him.
You can get up to the hole and then give me a reflex save to see if you can get through the hole.
Okay. In my second movement, I'm trying to get through, so let me make a reflex save.
Bracing myself for another 3 roll.
13, rolling a 5.
Not much better. You get a little stuck. You're kind of in the hole, but you're now.
I don't know where I'm going to end up.
There you are. You're kind of like the boy in the
I'm
dam.
Winnie the Pooh, aren't I?
Yes,
God damn it.
you are Winnie the Pooh. You're like, help me!
He's not
Somebody
wearing pants?
Push me from the other side.
So many ways I'm Winnie the Pooh.
So glad it's my turn.
Bo is
I'm so glad it's my turn.
I love how Rusty's like, uh-oh, this ain't good.
Sometimes you know you're the right person in the right place at the right time. And this is that moment. Okay, as a swift action, I'm activating my haste circuit.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, this is really not going to go very well.
Okay, so I can move 60 feet now. Yes. Okay. I'm going to do a double move. First, I'm going to move. I want to get. Can I? I'm moving. I'm moving about 30 feet, maybe 20 feet back, so I could get a good running start.
You can knock us around like pool balls.
And with all my might, I'm going to charge into the hole. But I'm just because I don't want to hurt Rusty, I won't be pointing my pike toward him. So
Thank you. Well,
do they
that's
have
really
bull
good.
rush?
They have Bull Rush. In fact, I've already looked it up ignored the reasons why I'm looking at Bull Rush. You don't need to know why.
I understand what's about to happen to me.
Oh, no, that's for some other thing.
I'm having a close encounter of the third kind with an alien species that's violent and strong.
Right, named Mo.
Mhm.
So
Named Mo
that
Dupinski.
is what I'm aiming for. That's what I'm aiming for.
You're gonna push Rusty
into
Hiroji.
I don't know Hiroji's there.
Well, to be fair, because we're allies, he could just move past us. All right.
No, he's stuck in the hole.
No, I'm stuck in the hole. This is a unique situation.
This is a novel take on the Cannonball special.
Cannonball.
Okay.
Give me
Do what
Give
you got
me-
to do.
give me an attack. Use your
an attack or strength? I thought this would be an athletics.
Oh, this will
check.
do damage to me. It's going to be a bull's
no.
rush. You need
No.
to-
Just do the attack, but use your unarmed strike. It's the KAC, and do it against Rusty to see if you can push him through. It's a bull rush.
And there's a push.
If you do
See-
damage to me, that's fine. It doesn't matter.
Oh yes, it's fine.
I thought it was okay for me to say that, not so much for you.
I want to hear that crit sound. Meow, meow, meow.
Steve's re-rolling 20 or 30 times to get to it.
He needs that crit sound.
All right, it's just a standard combat maneuver. The good news is you don't do any damage whatsoever.
Aw.
to
Oh.
Rusty.
That was the bad news. What's the good news?
The good news
Do we
is
damage Hiroji when he
The
gets hit
bad
with me
news
from
is-
behind?
Rusty and Mo and Hiroji all can be reflex saves.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mo rolls a 2.
23. That's more like it. I'm a nimble-footed ninja.
25. I am even more nimble.
Wow. All right, this is what's going to happen. Wow. All right. Mo manages to literally charge the hut, jumps, smashes Rusty, not just through the hole, but then takes out part of the wall. Bones scatter and shatter in every direction. Rusty falls forward onto the bed. He's about to fall onto Hiroji. Hiroji sees this all, rolls out of the way because you're all on a bed, and just misses getting pummeled by Bone, Mo, and Rusty.
I'm rusty.
Right. And that is all my first action, if you can imagine.
Where do you end up?
Well, no, your move and then your standard.
Yeah.
Well, no, the haste only works if you do a full action. So,
Oh, that's right. Well,
so
no. It also increases my. Oh,
and increases your movement, but you're done because that's your move and your It basically I'm letting it work that way.
Oh, okay. I was trying to double move. Okay, that makes sense. All right. Do you want me to move aside? Okay.
The only one who took some damage is Mo. Only took 3 points of damage.
Not
That's
bad.
good.
That works. That
Ran
worked good.
through there.
Yeah.
Somehow
sometimes-
Rusty didn't take any damage because he nimbly saw or felt Mo coming and clinched and just took the brunt of the impact and went flying.
Well,
And now you're all on the bed having a big old sleepover. No,
Hmm.
there's a reason why they make blunt instruments. I'm just saying.
the good news is the hole is much larger now, and Tuttle and Cheddar could probably get it fairly easily.
Actually, what I like now is that basically it's a Mo-shaped hole in the wall. As
It's
per-
like a cartoon.
As Kool-Aid coming in.
Oh, that's what you should have done.
yeah.
Oh, yeah!
That's the opportunity you missed. You should have said, "Hey, Mo!"
Oh, yeah! Crash up
Well,
on the boom bam.
I
Hey,
wasn't-
Dupinski!
To be honest, I wasn't aiming for the wall. I wasn't trying to roll a 2 for my reflex, so I was aiming for Rusty. So
All right, well,
Oh, you hit Rusty.
Tuttle and I are going to casually stroll through the hole. And I'm also going to draw my weapon while I'm doing so.
Okay. You sort of go through the hole and you're like, all right.
are you riding the cheddar?
No, I'm on foot at this point.
Kool-Aid. They still make Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Such
I like to hear that.
nice.
So from over your head, you hear it's obviously the sonic screwdriver getting shot at you. And you're like, huh, someone just shot at us. But it missed by a mile. And it was somewhere coming from the south.
Now, I'm still stealthed. Second round of this thing, and I'm gonna move.
All right, well, then give me another stealth check.
Okay, hold on.
32.
Yup.
All right. I'm going to say that this bed and everything in here is difficult terrain.
I'm unaffected by difficult terrain.
Everyone else, you're affected by it a little.
Mo is not affected by difficult terrain.
I thought you. You're not affected by it at all.
I'll
For
read
10
you.
feet.
I'll read you the thing. Yeah, because you took that. I took a. Remember, I switched that.
Nimble.
I have uncanny mobility.
Yeah,
It
you have
is
something
uncanny,
better.
I have to say.
I mean, not uncanny mobility. It's called sure-footed. You move at your full speed when moving over difficult terrain, and without penalty when using acrobatics or stealth at your full speed.
Okay, so you use it when you're using your stealth at
No.
your full speed. Well, it says right there when you're using acrobatics or stealth.
No, it says when you move at your full speed when moving over difficult terrain, and without penalty when
You're-
using acrobatics
are you
or stealth at your full
reading-
speed. Well, I am using stealth right now at my full speed.
Right.
So I move. Hold on, where's the map? That's 45 feet, so I got to move less. Hold on.
Wait, which one are you using? Uncanny mobility is the other one. That's the provoke back. This one's called nimble something.
No, that's one Mo has. He has
It's called sure-footed.
yeah.
So it's two things. I move at my full speed when moving over difficult terrain, and without penalty when using acrobatics or stealth at your full speed.
Okay, got it.
So it's both.
There's a comma. Got it.
All right. So so I'm there. Right. That's 40. And what do I see?
There's a little light in the room now.
And I have infrared. So I don't
What is your passive?
like. Is something in
perception?
here stealthing? Do I have to make a perception?
Could be.
Well, do our flashlights ruin that though?
No one said they had their flashlight on. Not a single person did.
But I have infrared.
That is correct.
Maybe they don't
So
show
you
up in
tell
infrared
me-
at all.
Is there low light?
No, it's dark in here. Pitch
Okay.
black. I mean, now there's a little bit of light, like where you guys are in, but again, this hut's huge, so unless you have dark vision or eternal light, you're not going to be able to see. You give me what's your passive perception, Chris?
What is that? A perception plus 10?
Yeah, that's all it is.
23.
All right. You see where this thing is. It is there, hiding, kind of in the corner, behind some boxes and shelving.
Ooh, that's freaky. Okay, I have my pistol pointed at it. I say, I see you there. Stop and drop your weapon. And
Are you done?
I have more movement. I have more turn. Hold on. Can I go back?
Oh, okay. You're gonna do more. Okay.
Yes, we can't really trust the things in this room, right? Because it's like I was going to get cover behind something over here.
Yeah, you can use that for cover.
All right, and I'm going to turn off my cloaking field, and I'm done.
There's a lot of it's just junk. It's all over the place. The whole
Okay.
place is just clutter and garbage everywhere. Rusty's up, and everything's
All right.
difficult terrain. Unless you got some special thing.
Nothing springs to mind. Okay, actually, I have low light vision. Am I able to see the monster?
No, because it's way more than X
Great.
amount of feet away.
I have a light source on my armor, as I recall, correct?
The monster's about 60, 70 feet away from you. Just
I understand. I'm not asking that question. I would have to activate the light source. I'm just confirming that it's on my armor. I don't need to.
Yes, all armor has light. All armor has
Right.
lights built in.
Great. All right. Well, I will activate a light as a standard action. I believe it's standard, right?
Probably move. Actually.
Activate a target. I mean light.
I think it's just a move.
Well, either so. I'm going to move anyway. So it's basically either 2 move actions or 1 move in standard, but I see it, and I'm going to move into the room. So I activate a light source, and I move 15 feet, i.e. half speed, off the wreckage of the bed.
So now it's lit up, right?
Now we have light.
Sort of. Hold on. I'm looking at the light source. No, it's a little lit up. Very little. Hold on.
I only need low light because of my natural human abilities.
Curious.
You're probably not very familiar with my species. We're all able to
No,
do this.
I'm not. We don't. Kind of a inferior species.
It increases the light level 1 step in a 15-foot cone. So
15? Okay.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
in a cone, no less. So yeah, Mo's up.
All right. Well, Mo is also going to turn on his light in his armor. He's going to do that as a swift action. He also has nimble moves, so he does not, for 20 feet, he doesn't care about the bed. I don't know how big the bed is, but let's just assume
Everything's difficult terrain.
20 feet. Okay.
And the whole room.
The whole
Oh,
room.
oh, I didn't know. Oh, because there's tons of stuff around. Okay. So let's do 20 feet as normal. Okay, so I have, let's see, 40 feet. So that's basically 20 feet left. That's basically that. probably don't see him
Or me.
or you, or anything. So,
But you heard my voice, so you heard me over there somewhere.
well, yeah, I guess.
Wow,
I mean,
you're stealth.
No, and I stopped stealthing,
you're-
and I yelled. Remember, I said, "Stop!"
Oh, yeah.
I said, "Drop your weapon."
Sorry.
Yeah, that's
Surrender.
right. Mo is not assuming that you're talking to him. He's not that silly. I believe I'm looking up haste circuit right now.
What do you want to know?
Let's see.
This thing looks like Doc Octopus.
Yeah, it doesn't. You can act. Okay, to swift it to gain the benefits of a haste spell. Okay, so a haste spell. All right. I just want to know how far I can move.
You can get there in one turn. That's all you need to know. You can probably get close to him in one turn. You move 65.
Hello. I assume there's a big thing there.
I'm not going to say he's right there, but you think you kind of cheated knowing exactly where to go.
Oh,
since
yeah,
it's
you're
pitch
right.
black.
No, I don't mind.
But
I just actually, you know what? Back me up 5.
I'm gonna back
5
you
feet.
up a little.
Yeah, that's fine. You're right. I
Tuttle's
totally cheated.
Tuttle's up.
Did we figure out what kind of action activating the flashlight is?
I can look it up.
Okay, I'm going to push the button.
Oh.
Damn button. That's all he does now. 9. You never roll low either. Ugh. Breakthrough. The stars have aligned, granting Cheddar an extraordinary array of abilities. Roll twice more.
Mm.
D10
Ooh.
again.
Yes.
There's a 4. There's a 5.
A 4 and a 5. 4 is he becomes shiny and chrome and gets enhanced armor for 1 minute. Cheddar gains enhanced armor, complete with chrome finish, covered with a collection of garnished decals. So again, you are now a NASCAR. And resistance, that's the one where you get resistance for 1 minute and choose what type of energy it resists.
Sonic.
Actually, I think undead tend to be cold, so I'm going to go with cold.
But this weapon is Sonic.
Oh, it's true. He did have Sonic weapon. Is Sonic a choice?
Maybe. Yes.
All right. If it's that's true. The weapon was Sonic, so I'll do Sonic.
Very
You always get this one. It's like very convenient.
That's good. The button's awesome. We love the button.
All right, so you have resist 5 as Sonic, and you are covered in chrome and have stronger armor, where Cheddar does.
Nice.
Tuttle does not. So now what?
I'm going to send Cheddar on in. Obviously, it's difficult terrain, so he's not going to get very far. But
What's that for?
I don't know. Finger slipped. Sorry.
Oh, wow. My armor gave me +4 circumstance bonus versus radiation against high levels of radiation.
Oh,
It did?
Yes, it does. Armor protects you against low levels of radiation and grants +4 circumstance bonus to saving throws against higher levels of radiation. Armor of 7th level or higher gives a +6 circumstance bonus. So I have level 8 armor, and I had +6. I rolled 2, like 12 and 13. I think were my rolls.
Which one? Wait, which was this? When was this?
This is just This is just armor.
Interesting. All
General
armor?
property of armor.
I'm looking at page 198 of core rulebook. I'm looking at temperature, breathing, and pressure. I'm looking for the light, and I just discovered that armor just
What
and
page is that?
198.
Yeah, it's just a thing
These
about
are
armor.
environmental protections. It talks about
Yeah, that's good to know.
well,
So armor protects you against low levels of radiation and grants you a +4. And then 7th level gives you immunity to medium. This monster stinks. There's like this monster's terrible.
yeah.
Wow.
So
So you actually, what level's your armor?
8
8.
So
+6 and
you- no, not even +6. You don't have any. You were immune to
you're
it.
kidding me.
Because
Oh,
it
it was
low and
medium radiation.
Oh, we could have
That's
just
great.
walked through the front door.
We could have. Yeah,
We all have armor that's pretty
I all
good.
have at least level 6. Yeah.
We do
Whoops.
not know our equipment. We definitely do not know our equipment.
We need the L to play.
Wow. Well,
Hey, it's
we
good to
all
know.
learned something new
Yes,
today.
indeed.
Well, now I'm not going to feel nearly as bad as doing this to you then. So
Wait, mine is only level 5. I still wouldn't want to go through. There we go.
well, low radiation. You're still immune to all low radiation.
Okay. Oh, it was only low? Oh,
Well, it's
please.
medium. It's medium if you go right up next to it, so you wouldn't want to go right up next to it.
All right, so he, this creature, looks at you and says, "Die, scum! The corpse fleets will never surrender to the living." And whips out its nasty claws. Takes a 5-foot step. I'm calling it that.
Guarded step.
Right up to Mr. Mo, and throws spurs and claws at you.
Wow. Dr. Octopus.
Mo dodges. Of course, he crits.
And immediately crits without a moment's hesitation. There we go.
31 points of damage. Give me a fort save. 15.
Well, I'm glad I'm not at -4.
Barely make it, as whatever was on those nasty barbs was covered in pustules and red grossness and cuts into your skin, and you feel like that would have been very bad if you failed. Aroji?
All
Wait
right.
till after me.
Wait till after you? Okay. I do that. I'll always wait for after Rusty.
For the meantime, I am going to withhold one of my bonuses just to get myself in firing range for the future, unless Mo moves to block me again or something. But at any rate, from there,
You know better
get
than
him.
that.
+2 for everybody.
I like to get him. This I like.
Next turn, I'll do the full round, get him, and the feint attack.
Can you shoot?
Not in move and not in do it.
Is Hiroji going now?
Yeah, I'm going to go now. Yep. Okay, so let's try the sneak attack roll. 24. Probably a fail.
25 does
25.
Not
Plus
do
five.
it.
Plus 1.
Yep, 25 does not do it. Sorry.
Fuck.
They're pretty high.
Terrible. All right, well, I'll take my shot.
Well, isn't that a +3? Not a +1?
No, they changed it. It's a +1.
Get him
You got a 25.
doesn't help.
No,
This is
not
for my
not
trick
for-
attack.
Never mind. Okay.
Basically, I have to
Sorry.
roll 2 hits to do any damage. But when I do hit, I do a lot of damage.
Hey. You hit.
Okay, and that's all I do. 7 damage. I could
And-
move.
Now you're using your seeking auto pistol. That does not.
Yes.
What does seeking do again?
It ignores concealment.
Okay, that will matter. So
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like the bullets actually curve into stuff. Like it's weird. It's like that's how I describe. All right, I'm going to. Do I need to move? I don't know if I need to move. I might move back a step and over a step.
I wish you guys had melee attacks.
oh, the good thing
I'm
is
not-
you're in there. You guys are all in the radio. Oh, that's right. It doesn't matter. Are you
Yeah,
down?
Rusty, watch out. There's radiation. Oh, never mind. Go where?
Nah, it's fine.
Are you done, Hiroji?
Yeah, I'm done.
So you did not block my shot this time. Wait, I don't know if this has ever happened.
Oh wait,
You're
Hiroji,
slightly
do you want to
off.
go again and block a shot? Is that a
Yeah,
I kinda do.
5 foot
I kinda do.
farther again to make
Because
sure
your shot actually, if it hits me instead, would heal me. Because it's so crappy.
I roll a
No,
-4
'cause,
and I heal him.
Right.
All right, so Mo is going to do a full attack,
Oh, it's
and he has a -2, and I've put it into the roll. So, first attack
crit.
and second attack. I rolled a 3.
3 and a
then I-
1.
Wait, did you hit? Did you kill it? Did you kill it?
All right, I'm going to move now.
This is your last round of the hay circuit, and then it's done.
Yeah, you're right.
Wait, you're moving?
And
Oh,
I'm
that's a
done.
good spot. Yeah, you want the flanking, right?
Well, with a melee guy on the other side. Yeah.
Settles up.
Okay, I am going to probably double move this turn because my dark vision only goes 60 feet, so I can't actually see him yet.
Well, there's a flashlight on him because Mo has his light out. So
Oh.
you can see him from back there.
In that case, I'll take a single move so I can at least get into range and shoot at him.
And you have +3.
Everyone loves the difficult terrain. Oh, and he's shooting. Look at that.
Another 3.
What is going on?
Oh,
Okay,
sorry.
so
Our usual.
round 1 is never really good for us. We should just start these combats in round 4.
Yeah.
It's sort of like the first inning for a pitcher. You know how they always give up like a run or two before they get into the groove? That's what you guys are like.
It's like the Browns in the first quarter.
But Cheddar's up.
Oh, I moved him.
Oh, are you done?
Not Cheddar?
Yep. Okay. This creature. What is it going to do? Oh, he'll do its multi-attack on Mo. Oh, that's right. I forgot to tell you. There's this new thing. It's called multi-attack. Allows it to do multiple attacks at a higher rate. It's, it's a monster.
When do I get that? I want that.
Oh, you actually do get something like that.
I do get something like that later
I
on.
know. You're like,
Next level, I
when do I get it? Oh, that's right. I get it already. Oh,
Yeah, like eventually when I full attack, I get 4 attacks. That's pretty good, Mo.
it is pretty good. He attacks you with his claws and misses you. Now attacks you with his. Oops, I did the wrong thing. He
He gets
attacks
a-
you with his
He gets a
spur.
plus. He gets a plus 17 to hit. Wow.
And he missed again. He rolls
Yes.
an 8 and a 6.
Rolling like us.
What about his 6 more attacks? He's got at least that, right?
Believe it or not,
That's enough. That's
he
enough.
has only 2. They're special attacks, but for this one, I know it's kind of depressing that multi-attack is only 2 attacks for this creature. But don't worry, I'll let you know there are going to be more creatures that have multi-attack that can do 3 or 4 attacks all in
Good,
one
good,
round.
good. Okay, I was a little concerned, but thank you. I do feel better.
We'd hate to miss out on that.
Well, Mo
Yes.
particularly would like to have more of an adventure. Okay, as a move action, I yell, "Get him!" And I point at the creature, in case anybody didn't notice it last time when I yelled, "Get him!" And I will make an attack on it. I choose to reroll my bluff.
You got 3 on
Roll
the bluff.
a 3!
There
There
you
we
go.
go, 32.
32. All right. You bluff him. Her. It's actually her. You bluff her.
What does that mean? Flat-footed?
He's flat-footed for all of us.
Yeah,
That's
she's
awesome.
flat-footed. And then you attack. Roll
All
a
right,
7.
so it's +2, and her defenses are lowered by 2 for the next round until my turn.
Okay.
Still a miss.
Still a
All right,
miss.
here's
You rolled
my-
a 7.
Well, I missed, but nobody's expecting me to hit it.
Here's my trick attack roll.
That-
Another fail.
5. A
Another
5.
fail.
What he did.
Incredible.
See, you know what you need to do? You need to roll above a 7.
Next level, you
This
get
is
a
my
10
hit.
automatically. Oh, guess what?
This is it. Plus, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, you hit. 25. You roll 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage.
Are you moving or anything or no?
Yeah, you know what? Watch this. Watch this.
Wait, quick, get between me and the creature.
I go there
Ooh.
like a chess master because I have a melee weapon. I have a bayonet on the end of my weapon.
Are you wielding it?
Yes, I'm wielding it.
So you are now flanking the creature for Mo. That is outstanding.
Oh boy.
You have +6 to attack.
I am going to do that, and I'm going to do a full attack for a +2 total.
Well, it's actually +4, then it's got a -2. It's safe.
Yeah,
However
a
you wanna
net
work that.
+6, but yeah. And there we go.
First hit, 18, and a 12 for 25.
Wow,
Actually,
Mo just
yeah.
mopping them up.
37
Alright, so-
damage. Very nice.
There's that, and my circuit is gone, I believe.
Oh, that's long gone. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
gone. Circuit's gone. Tuttle's up.
Alrighty. Oh, sorry. I bumped the touch screen on my computer and it accidentally set my round back. I'm going to do the same basic thing I did last time. I'm going to move in and shoot, and then move Cheddar. Now, are you adding the statuses, or do I have to do that?
If you tell me you're not, then I'll do it.
Okay, I don't have them added right now.
All right, then I'll do it.
Don't forget my +1.
Yeah, I know.
I was talking to Jason.
Well, the 2 I think was going to miss.
2's not
anyway.
gonna hit it.
Roll the 2. Ugh.
When I see a 2, I really don't even bother with the math. I can tell you.
You don't dignify it
Huddle.
with proper
No,
adjustments.
I don't dignify it with anything. I don't care.
That saves you a lot of work. We roll a lot of 2s.
Oh, I rarely have to do math with you guys. because you
Yeah.
just made
We buy our single digit rolls in bulk. We went to Costco.
I mean, I get a +7. I get a +18 to my stealth, and I missed it twice for sneak attack in a row. I mean, it's so brutal.
That's tough. Yeah.
Oh, Hiroji.
It's creature's turn, isn't it?
Yeah, and it looks at you. And it's like,
Oh,
vile
wait,
humanoid!
Why did I go into melee?
Hits you, rolls a 3, and hits you for 19
Oh,
points
jeez.
of damage.
Really?
See, that's how you do it.
Roll a 3.
You roll a 3 and then you hit.
Wait,
That's
hold
what-
on a
That's
second.
the move.
He's got to be getting minuses for full attack, or not something.
You said I was doing a full attack.
Oh,
Oh yeah, he attacked you.
I didn't say I did a full attack.
He's going to do a multi-attack if he does anything.
No, he
That's
didn't
what-
say. Yeah, I didn't do a multi-attack.
Oh please, it's 19 of your stamina. It's nothing.
Give me a fortitude save. So what it
Yeah,
did
welcome
is
to melee.
it welcome to melee. It attacked you with its spur
oh
that was
there we
covered
go.
in red pus, and then
There we go.
it took a
Mother-
5
What-
foot
what did
step
you
into
roll?
the corner. So
You
it's
rolled
rolled a
a
like-
fucking 12, of
it's
course.
covered. You roll a 12 for your fortitude save, which fails horribly, and you are Let's see, what is that one? Well, you got some disease. But we're gonna find out a little bit later what it is.
Nice. I can't wait to find out.
Now we can't flank it anymore.
Ah, Hiroji's blocking my shot.
Yeah, because he moved.
Did he? All I
did
know
move.
is you're where you always are, right between me and the target.
Bro, I'm getting out of there because I don't like melee anymore.
It doesn't matter anyway. The clue for me, which I've been actually waiting for him to take damage and be surrounded for, is he said the corpse fleet will never surrender to the living. Guys, all of you cover your ears, please. As a standard action, I speak in Eoxian and I activate my vampire vocal cords, and I make an intimidate, telling him to surrender to me, not the living.
Nice.
Mo doesn't know anything.
I'm
He's
freaked
none the
out by
wiser.
that.
What does that mean?
He's
Do you speak
bluffing.
Eoxian?
It's a bluffing. He's bluffing.
It's an intimidate, I think.
Yes, Huddle does speak.
Hold
good
on.
Eoxian.
You
Hold
should
on.
re-roll.
That's I think I need to re-roll that one. I'm re-rolling that one.
Have we rolled anything above an 8 in a long time? Let's see. We got.
Yeah, I hit
Let's see, a
twice.
3, a 7.
Okay, and I add, I think, 4 because of the vampire voice. I've looked it up, so 28 intimidate.
Hold on, I gotta look this up.
I'm also looking up the vampire voice. Hold on. Oh, God, no. It adds 1. Oh, please. It's 1 per rank. All right, so fine.
Is it shaken?
So which one are you doing? Demoralize?
Well, technically, I'm telling him to surrender, so but I'm actually hoping he's going to do that, actually. That he actually
You
gets
actually
a clue
have to
when he said he
be
was going
within-
to do that.
You have
If
to be
he
within
wants
30 feet
one of those
it.
abilities, hold on.
Did you hear what I said?
No, sorry, go ahead.
You have to be within 30 feet. You're gonna have to move up.
Oh, that's fine. I have a move action.
Yeah, that's fine.
Barely even 30 feet now.
There you go.
Can you move that far in?
Oh, yeah.
difficult
Is it difficult terrain off the bed?
It's
Everywhere.
all difficult terrain.
The whole thing is a difficult terrain.
All right, then that's as far as I can go. I'm not sure if I'm within 30 feet of him there.
I think you are.
So altogether, you rolled a 25.
Yeah,
not
he's
very
25.
good, no.
The creature
But
looks
still
at you.
something.
She laughs. She's like, "I'll eat you next, little man."
God damn it. You know, this was a bad time to roll poorly. I could have gotten a 35 on that intimidate. Oh, well.
All right, so this creature is the target of my sneak attack, which means that with my uncanny mobility, if I move, it will not provoke. So let's do the trick attack first. Wait, okay,
You
rolls
rolled
a 1.
a 1. Great. Okay, well, still, I will move.
Oh, how do you do it? How do you do it,
I,
Chris?
I want a listener to take all the rolls and do a standard deviation table to see how many times. I mean, it's really incredible. It is amazing.
What is that? What are you doing?
I'm moving away and shooting it.
Oh,
They can't get flanking anymore, so
yeah. Great, thanks.
there's no way to flank it anymore. I took my one hit for the team. It's all you now, tank.
All right. So, do I still have the?
That's 3
What bonuses do I have from Rusty?
missing trick attacks in a row.
Nothing at the moment. This
Nothing
round
at
I
all.
tried to intimidate it. This round I tried to intimidate it into surrendering and failed. My apologies.
All right. So I'm just going to do 2 full attacks at -4 each. Whiff.
Apologies. You would have actually hit on the top one with that.
Yeah.
But you had
Well,
my bonuses.
It's all right. No biggie.
All right, Total's
Okay.
going to shoot.
You'll get +1 from Mo.
That's true.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Rolls a
six.
6.
We can't roll above a 9.
And I'm going to have Cheddar use his jump jets to get past the difficult terrain.
Good job. That's a good use of that.
Maybe our combats are like Star Trek movies. Rounds 1, 3, 5, 7 are bad, but the even ones we actually managed to hit.
Yeah. Oh, I'm liking Cheddar now.
I'd like it better if he'd actually hit.
He rolled a 13 with the tactical razorbat, but he missed. He jump jetted in, took a swing, and missed.
Wow.
She's like, "Oh, garbage in my way. I will remove it quickly. Get out of my way, mechanical being."
Take out the garbage.
Yeah, seriously. Full attack.
Oh no.
Time to
take out the
out the garbage.
It was 18 points of damage. It was actually 19.
Cheddar's about to have a bad day, I think.
Oh, but...
But he has improved
messes.
armor though, doesn't he? Does something. Right?
He did,
Yeah.
but he did have improved armor, but the second one missed.
It's
This
not
one rolled a 6.
Sonic, though.
It doesn't give him like DR or anything.
Well, this is attacks using claws.
DR
Slash.
against energy, but not against physical.
Yeah. He's only mostly dead. Rips through Cheddar like a tin can.
Alright, since I'm 30 away, I will actually fire with my Disintegrator. My move action will be a Get 'em, giving everybody +2, and my second action will be a standard attack.
Get him, Rusty. Rolls a 10 for
33 bluff.
33 bluff. Nice.
Maybe. Okay, yes.
Should be. Oh, good lord.
Yes, you do.
Good God, man.
I have a -2 on this attack, because I'm 1 increment farther away.
Wow.
Max damage. Rolls a
There we
24
go,
with
and that's
13
why I used the
Wow.
Disintegrator.
17 for 24.
acid.
Nice.
There we go. 17.
Bertrand
know.
B disruptor. Nice.
I don't know about you guys, but Rusty knows how to take out the trash.
He does. All right. let's try this trick attack for a 4th time, having failed
If
the
you
first
can make
3 times.
I mean,
Fourth
I
time's
don't
the
know.
charm.
You talk about the trick attack. I haven't seen evidence of.
That is a success.
Oh,
That was
31. You succeed. Finally.
a
You have a +5 to hit.
+5 to hit.
Well, a net +5.
I'm going to add the +3 myself, just because I think that's going to give me luck.
Pain
All right,
in the
and
butt.
it's -2 to its defenses will be Steve. That's great.
Right.
You know, if you had just added +5, then you would have hit.
Well, no.
Roll the
he,
4.
he rolled the 4.
For a 16,
No,
I had
he would have rolled
+12.
differently.
Yeah.
I'm
And
just saying
then
the magic didn't
an
work.
18 misses, right?
Yes. You missed.
Uh,
Are you moving?
What about
No.
from
I added it. I got your +1.
He still
And
missed.
Ah.
He put it in.
Ah,
He
anger!
made you made me do weird math. So the gods didn't like that. I told the gods, I said to Dice Gods before you rolled, he goes, "Why is Chris making me do weird math? Punish him, please."
You
And
know
he
what?
did.
I'm just going to put in the +5 next time. Make it easy.
There you go.
Okay, so Rusty, you're giving me a +2, correct? With get him.
+4 net. +2 for get him, and his defenses are +2 or -2.
Okay.
He's flat-footed.
But
All
just
right.
make it a +4.
So
Make the math
it's
easy.
just
we're
easier,
even
actually.
for a full attack.
Except Cheddar's in your way if you're going to be attacking through him with reach.
That's good. I have. See, Trevor, it's melee. He doesn't provide cover.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
Everyone
no, he
provides
doesn't.
cover.
I don't believe.
Yeah, they do.
I've attacked through people many times, and I've never. I mean, you may be right, but we've never done this before.
Yeah, it's new to me. This is not that way in Pathfinder at all. But Starfinder might be different.
I don't know. Let me look it up. You actually have cover from. You actually have cover from the bookshelf that's in your way.
All right. The line that I'm
that's
drawing.
fine.
It's not one line. It's all the lines.
You know, I've never found that rule about how long it takes to activate lighting on armor.
Well, I'll find it for you. But anyhow, soft cover, all creatures, even enemies between you and the source, have covers. Oh, it's only against ranged attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
right.
anyhow, for cover, the way it works is that you take a corner of your character, and then you have to draw it to all four corners of the monster. If any of those go through a solid object, then they have cover. So this has covered because you can't draw. It goes through.
Well, the program
solid
doesn't let
objects.
me do that, so I.
Well, no,
believe
take
you.
a look. Look at your upper left-hand corner, and if you draw that from that to the upper left-hand corner to the monster, it's fine. Upper right-hand corner, it's fine. Lower left-hand corner, it's fine. But the lower right, it goes through the bookcase, hence it is covered. Okay, now there you can go, and you're fine.
Yeah, and I'm just going to do a normal attack.
Actually, you're not fine, because if it goes against the wall, you also have cover. So you actually have to move one over to the left.
Wait, what? I don't have line of sight. Are you got?
You have line of sight, but if the line will do cover. So, for example, the upper left-hand corner to the bottom to the upper right-hand corner, that's fine. But the upper left-hand corner to the bottom right-hand corner goes against it goes against the side of a wall. That counts as cover. It's in the rules. Got to just move over one more. There you go.
Oh, it blocks my shot. That's all right. I can move and shoot.
Or you can move one over one more. There you go. Now you're fine. Look at that.
I mean, I'm standing, but I know, but I'm standing on top of something that's on the map, so it's like it doesn't
Difficult
make any
terrain.
sense. All right, so I'm going to attack.
Or just stay where you are and get a -8. It's up to you.
They should do that.
It gets one attack.
That's the move, John. That makes sense.
So you still hit. So what should
Rolled a
what you
12.
He wanted to full attack though.
got? Yeah, he
I'm
did.
fine.
Oh no, and I get that. It's him moving back into a corner for cover made logical sense.
Seeing Cheddar in distress, Tuttle says, "Get away from him, you bitch!"
Nice.
I'm gonna be overly optimistic and overcharge my weapon because I mean I haven't hit yet, but we'll try.
Well, you got a +5.
-4. +1. Everybody hit, which is amazing.
Nice. He rolled an 18 for a 27.
3 extra points of damage. Wow.
Hey, that's nice.
Ooh, that she did not like. Are you done? Are you moving, Cheddar? Oh, you're doing a full attack?
No, that one was. I'm sorry, that was Cheddar that was attacking with the razor bat.
Cheddar misses with a 5.
I'm worried about Cheddar.
Is Cheddar moving?
This
or
is
Cheddar
one of those.
staying
I guess he can do a guarded step back if that helps.
It's whatever you want. Well, it's difficult
Yeah.
terrain, so he would provoke. Although he
He
wouldn't
can't guard
provoke
step.
because no, he actually doesn't provoke because he's flat-footed.
Oh, flat-footed, right? So
So
then
you
I'll
can-
have him
Very good. So he can actually move 15 feet away.
Yes.
back up there.
Camembert.
No,
Mark
please don't block
1.
me. Please don't block me.
He's giving you a hug. Cheddar likes Rusty.
That's sweet.
Oh,
I'm
look at
creeped
that.
out by the mechanical beast.
That's not. Actually, that was 20. So move him back in 1 square.
Bourson
There we go.
cheese. Mark 3.
The creature looks at Mo. Red is in her eyes. She says in the Oxyan, "I will eat your entrails, you Vesk," and gives you another spur attack. Spur, like spur of the moment. Rips you into pieces for 19
Uh-oh.
points of damage.
Ah, you're finally damaged. Okay.
Oh, he's almost
Fortitude
dead.
save.
Give me a fortitude save, Mr. Mo.
19 for a 26.
26. You see the red pustules and you lick it. Go yum, yum, yum.
Yum, 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 yum. It's not bad. It's undead.
Doesn't do any damage, though.
Undead flavored.
Hiroji, on the other hand, isn't feeling so good.
Yeah, it got in my
Rusty's
mouth.
up.
It got in my mouth.
All right, I'm just gonna do my thing. I won't actually hit him, but I'll at least set him up for you guys. As a move action, get him, and my standard action,
A bluff.
39.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'd need a 20 to hit with the cover, but still.
What cover?
Oh.
Oh,
But I rolled an 18, and the glory of the kill. Guys, what you needed to do was aim right there between his front and forward plates. You probably don't understand that, Dead.
It's amazing how often Rusty kills the creatures.
Yeah, I know.
It must be infuriating for the rest of you.
Well, encouraging.
I point the gun at my head and I wait 10 seconds to see if I turn into something. I want to pull the trigger. Like, I'm not going out like this. I'm like, something's wrong. I pull out my medical kit and I want to do a medicine check on myself.
Okay, you can do a medicine check on yourself.
I ignore everything he's doing
26.
and I start searching the room.
I don't know if you get a bonus if you have a kit or not.
Yeah, I'll say you do. I'll say you take out your blood, you heat up the wire, use your flame, you use your flame on your knife. You touch it to the blood.
And it freaks out. It goes.
Exactly. You're like, he's one of them. He's one of them. Kill him. Kill him.
Alien. I'm a thing.
You're a thing now. Yeah. You look this up and you're like looking at your wounds and you're like, oh, this is red acne. That's not good.
What does that mean? Red acne.
Yeah,
Red
it's
acne.
light. It'll clear up.
Yeah, it's not so bad. I mean, it's a disease that will give you red acne, and eventually you'll be covered in pustules. Right now, it's in its latent stage, which means you've contracted the disease. You suffer no ill effects, but it is contagious. So if someone you don't like, you can bite them and give it on to them. It will require one save a day, and the save is Fortitude 15. And to cure it, you need 2 consecutive saves. Otherwise, you go down the rest of the physical track, which is weakened, impaired. Eventually you die. So,
Right.
pillaged,
Is it a
bedridden,
disease?
comatose, dead. Takes a while. That's going to take a full week before you die. So, but he is diseased. Yes, Hiroji has a disease.
All right, so we have that super health kit.
Does the
I don't know.
spider kit thing have anything to help with disease?
It actually does, but it's before you use it right before, and then it gives you 1 hour of bonuses against disease.
Is there any kind of antitoxin? I know there's an antitoxin, but what kind of medicines are there out there?
Nothing really that I'm aware of. I mean, there might be, but what the thing is you need to do is just really rest. And after you rest, you just get extra saves. And depending on if you do bed rest or use medical equipment, you can get bonuses to your saves. That's all.
Does our ship have a medical bay? I forget. I think no.
The new one does, I believe.
Has a medical bay or has a...
No, we didn't.
I
We didn't do
don't-
that.
I don't think we
had
did
our
medical
med
bay.
kit. We had our med kit. It gave us all the things we needed. We don't need a medical bay. There's no reason for it.
Well, I'm dying, so I need to deal with that.
What
Anyways,
we
I guess
would-
we'll wait on that, but let's search.
Yeah. Definitely Greyhawking.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do about it. This
I
right
need to
now.
bio BRB.
There's literally nothing you can do about that right now.
All right, so I'm going to take a spider. I think that's 3d8 plus nothing.
It's 48.
48. Oh. Really? Oh. All right, I'm going to roll for a spider. I roll a 14 total.
Plus 4. So 18 points of damage. It heals you.
Oh, it's plus 4.
Now give me a fortitude save to see if the venom does anything to you.
I roll a 2
You
for
roll
a
a 2
9.
for a 9. Roll a 1d10 to see the side effect. A 1.
1. That's a good one.
It's actually not bad. The stitch spider leaves an area of shimmering draconic scales where the wounds were. You gain resistance 6 to a random energy type. However,
Wait, what am I missing?
Of course, he's already a lizard, so it's just a little extra shiny patch.
Yeah.
however, Mo used the Stitch Spider and failed his fort save. He now has a area of shimmering draconic scales where the wound was. He gains resistance 6 to a random energy type. However, whenever you take damage from a different random energy type, you increase that damage by 4.
Oh, that's
So-
horrible.
4
do you make
points
that?
or 4 times?
4 points. So,
Okay.
So
How do you
So
make that go away?
how do I determine which is, or do you just do?
Oh, start shooting yourself, and we'll figure out which one it is.
Oh,
Do you wish to start shooting yourself?
no, I'm not going to do that. I just healed myself.
Oh, okay. Well, then you have no idea. You're going to find out in the field, buddy.
All right.
Tuttle volunteers to do some tests.
Yeah, I'll fix Tuttle's wagon.
Peel off a couple scales and put them under the microscope.
Oh yeah, we can do that. We have a science bay at the ship, I believe.
We do. General lab.
Science.
Do you wish to do that? You give him 1 point of damage to rip off a scale, and then to determine what.
Well,
type-
but we don't have the lab here.
No, but you could do a medicine check here and see.
Mo, how do you feel about me doing a little bit of field research?
Well, I mean,
I
yeah,
assist.
sure, why not?
Okay, I'm gonna do what is a life science, I guess.
Sure, life science.
I fail to assist.
You rolled a 1. Good job, Rusty.
Is it life science or medicine?
Either one, whichever you're better at.
Ooh, Mo's going to assist with medicine.
I will assist medicine as well.
I am.
I will do life science.
Slightly better with life
Mo
science.
is
Actually, slightly better with medicine.
There's the real roll.
Rusty fails again.
God. Ugh.
29 life science.
Well, it's a medicine check, so.
Okay, so
Said either.
Tuttle gets
Actually,
a
you said
20.
whichever was better.
Well, no, it's for him. It's for the main person, and then the main person rolls either one, and then the rest of you guys could assist. Rusty rolls 2 1s, so he sucks at medicine. and
I've
life
hurt
science.
our chances tremendously.
Mo
I'm doing
actually
my own
helped.
roll.
Oh, you're doing your own roll? Okay,
Yeah.
do your own roll. Well,
I
oh,
did,
you
I
did
rolled.
life science? Oh, I see. You're cheating. Yeah,
No,
you're
I
using
rolled that
another
life
roll.
science. You said life science or medicine.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
going to
you're-
assist. I get plus 13. Why would I assist? I don't need to roll for assist.
All right, well,
Mo
I'll split it
assisted
up.
Someone.
Tuttle learns that he gets plus 6 resistance to. Hold on.
Fire.
Electricity.
Oh, I had that.
No, you took that off.
Yeah, I know. I had it.
Oh, right, you had it, but then you took it off because you didn't want that. And then the actual extra damage that you're gonna get.
Don't be fire. Don't be fire.
Against fire.
That's what you get when you play with the spider.
That's
I know.
Yes.
Reluctant now to mess with that spider.
Okay.
Do you want to give back the healing though? Probably not.
I can't give back the healing.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, you can't
No.
get one without the other. So
All right. Well.
How long does that last, that condition?
At least 24 hours.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's not so bad.
Yeah, it's bad if you get into another combat.
All right. Well,
All
we're
right.
searching. That's what we're doing.
Yeah. Search the
Except-
body.
Mo is not going to search. He doesn't feel so good. He's just good though. Lay
I
down
feel
on the
worse.
bed. Oh no!
I feel
but
worse, Mom.
hey, look at! I've got scales on me.
I've got
I've got
pustules.
scales on me.
I've
I'm
got
a
red
vest
acne.
with scales on. This doesn't go.
All right, well, good. I get first crack at the loot. Then I search this body.
Yeah, find my next armor upgrade and
I
be
know.
quick about it.
Hey everyone, Steve here. So there we go. 2019 sounds a lot like 2018, where they get into combat and things just go really, really crazy. And as you can hear, they just keep rolling 3s. I just don't understand. I mean, I actually wasn't rolling much better, but it statistically shouldn't be possible for them to roll so poorly. And it's just endless. It's really fascinating. And I'll let you know, D20 Pro recently did a statistical analysis of their die roller to make sure it was completely random, and it is. Let me tell you, it is a random die roller. So why this keeps happening? Who knows? but it sure makes for a lot of fun episodes. I will say one thing I'm starting to notice, and that's only because these books are the very first books ever written for Starfinder, is that these combats against one monster really isn't hard enough for them, especially at level 6. You know, it's going to change soon. They're going to be fighting like 3, 4, 5 creatures. I'd much rather them fight lots of creatures that are a little weaker than one very strong creature. It's a little different in Pathfinder. In Pathfinder, you can have one creature that's like 2 or 3 CRs higher than you, and it'll just destroy the party. But in Starfinder, it seems that if a creature is like 2 or 3 or even 4 CR higher, you still have no real problem defeating it. So that's one thing I'm kind of noticing the more we're playing. But I will say the future books, they do change that up a lot. And books 4, 5, and 6 are a lot deadlier than I'd even say book 2 and 3. They sort of really mix it up. I'd actually almost say book 3 is the least deadly of all the books so far. But don't worry, we got lots more fights coming up, and one thing, as you all know, I don't let these guys rest, so they're going to keep on going, so do expect more bedlam in the near future. As for my GM PC tip this week, I'm going to talk about the Rule of Cool. Now, you've probably all heard of the Rule of Cool, or maybe you actually use it in your games right now, but it basically works like this. If you're a GM and the PC wants to do something that sounds really cool, and maybe it's against the rules, or maybe you don't know what the rule is, and instead of spending time looking it up, if you think it's really not going to break the game, you just say, you know what, that's a pretty cool thing, it's fine, you can do it. And I did that a couple of times this week. For example, the haste circuit. Some people actually even wrote to me about this last episode. The way the haste circuit works is that you have to spend a swift action to activate it, and then the very next round you can then actually use the benefits of the haste circuit. But what I did is I actually allowed John to activate and then use it at the same time. I let him do that last week, and I let him do it this week. And, you know, it's just one of those things. I don't think it's game breaking. It speeds up the game. And although we are sticklers to the rules, and if I told John that, you know, you have to wait around, he'd say no problem. Like, everyone agrees the rules are the rules, but if I bend it for him, I think it's okay. It's not really game-breaking, and to be honest, it's more fun. And because he had the haste circuit, he was able to do that really cool thing of the cannonball special, and there you go. So I just wanted to make sure that he got to do that, and I kind of bent it so the Rule of Cool. And another thing of the Rule of Cool is there's a couple little rules here and there you might have noticed this week. I was kind of bending them, like the whole thing with, I don't know, like the whole ground was difficult terrain. That really wasn't in the book. And then I had that the monster, since the monster lived there, I just said, you know what, the monster isn't affected by its own difficult terrain because this is its home. But, you know, again, it made it a little bit more of a cool fight where it was a little difficult for them to move around, but it made it easy for the monster to move around. Again, didn't really affect it that much. But again, that's what the Rule of Cool is. The Rule of Cool is if something is cool and it goes against the rules, don't sweat it too much. Now, don't do this too much, because if you do it too often, then people are just going to ignore the rules. And the other thing is make sure it's little things. Don't like say, oh, you know what, it's really cool if you can take 5 attacks now instead of 1. Yeah, that's not cool. That's uncool. So the Rule of Cool is for small things that add a lot of, I don't know, story elements or fun to the game without really bogging down and looking up the rules. That's something else, is that we are pretty good about knowing the rules, and if you notice, everyone always helps out in actually looking them up if I'm not sure of something. And if you heard this week, this is when we discovered how radiation worked, because John was looking up something else about how long it takes to turn on a light, and he found out about the radiation rules. So again, if you have people that are going to help you out, that also moves the game along a lot faster. But if you don't know, just take a best guess as a GM and just keep going, whatever you think. And I usually always side with the PCs. I try to make it a little easier for the PCs whenever possible. That way they know that if you ever side against the monster, you're being fair. And I've probably mentioned this before since I've been doing this for a year and a half and probably repeating myself at this point. But yeah, I always try to side with the PCs and let them do something cooler, because heck, I'm the GM. I can kill them whenever I want. It's really not much of a challenge. So always let the PCs have fun. It's really the whole point. It's collaborative. Everyone wants to have a good time. So, hey man, everyone's going to remember when Mo pushed Rusty into the room like Winnie the Pooh and made this huge hole in the wall. I mean, it's great. Visually, it's fantastic, and it's something we'll talk about for a long time. So again, that's the rule of cool. If you can, if you're a PC, talk to your GM about doing it. If you're a GM, just do it, man. Even in tournaments, like even when I do it when I'm doing Pathfinder Society or Starfinder Society, I still always allow the rule of cool, even though it's even stricter. Again, use in moderation, and it works out just fine. As for show notes, I actually got a lot of show notes because there's new things for this year. So a couple of things. First of all, if you go to the Discord channel, which is discord.rollforcombat.com, we are actually going to start doing board games. So we have things where you can play board games online. We're going to do live board games and Tabletop Simulator on Steam. So if you want to join the Steam group on Roll for Combat, go ahead and join that. The big reason is that we're gigantic board gamers, and actually John and Bob play board games like 2 or 3 times a week. So if you guys are even interested in meeting up with them, those guys live in the Ohio area. They play all the time, constantly, and they're always meeting up for board games. I'm in New York. I really don't get a chance to play board games as much because you'd think there's a lot of places in New York to play board games, and you would be wrong. Let me tell you, there is nowhere to play board games where I live. And Jason's in Pittsburgh. There's a million places to play board games where Jason lives. It's not even fair since he lives in Collegeville, USA. Anyhow, I don't get to play a lot of board games anymore. All my friends kind of moved away, so we're going to be doing them online. So do come to the Discord channel and check that out. Also, something else. If you guys are good at video, or if there's any good video editors out there and you guys want to help out the channel, hit me up on the Discord. I might want to talk to you about some stuff. I'm not so great with the video, the editing. I also don't have a ton of time to do it, but I would like to do a little bit more video editing and get our video presence up a little bit more than what it is. I'm not talking about like days and millions of hours of work here. We're just talking about a little bit, but I presume everyone and their mother seems to be good at video editing since there's only about 10 trillion YouTube channels out there. So if anyone's out there who wants to help the show, hit me up. And heck, if you just want to help out the show in general, hit me up, because I know a lot of people are helping out in a lot of ways, like running games and helping me manage the Discord. But you know what, I'm looking to expand things a little bit here and there. So if you guys want to help out, just hit me up on the Discord and we will talk. Also, don't forget a few other things. Don't forget new podcasts every Tuesday. That's right, we didn't disappear. We're still alive and going. Subscribe to us on iTunes and Android. Do check out Jason's Talking Combat column every single Thursday. Do come to our Discord channel, as I said. We still give our free t-shirts. And do look for us on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, and our Reddit channel. Do check out our Patreon. We're actually going to be updating the Patreon. I've been letting it lapse a little, and I'm going to put some new things up there actually right after this goes up. That's my next thing I'm going to do, is redo the Patreon and make it a little bit more fun for people. And finally, do check out the Discord channel if you guys are into board games, or if you're just into Starfinder or Pathfinder or role-playing games in general. We have 45 tables. That's hundreds and hundreds of gamers playing on our Discord channel. That is crazy. So if you guys want to play some games or GM some games or hang out or even just see other people playing games, they're all open. Everyone can see what everyone else is doing. Come on down, discord.rollforcombat.com. Anyhow, with that, I'll talk and see you guys next week. See ya.
You've been listening to Roll for Combat, a Starfinder actual play podcast. If you have a question or comment for the show, please visit us at rollforcombat.com or drop us a line at contact@rollforcombat.com. You can also find us on Twitter, Facebook, Discord, and other social media platforms. You've been listening to Roll for Combat. Until next week, always remember, Starfinder mimics are alien shapeshifters, our zombies are caused by viruses instead of dark forces, and our magic can be explained as sufficiently advanced technology. Leggy. 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 Leggy.